Okay, this next assignment is going to be the high school template plan. This is the assignment that we have pretty much been building up to for this entire semester. Um, so what we want to do first, obviously, is go into iJourneys. We want to click on Modules, and then what we want to do is press the Control button plus the F as in Foxtrot button. This is going to open up the search function, and we are going to type quest and then a space and then 7 and press enter. Then we're going to click on that. As you can see, there is no need to press the black and white shield at the top right corner in the address bar. So what we're going to do is we're going to scroll down. We're going to read the information. We don't need this itinerary. We will continue to read. And then you're going to see something here that says, click here to explore the guide through the required courses needed for high school graduation. You may choose the high school you are attending or explore your multiple options if you have not yet decided. Okay, so then it says you will have time to schedule your free elective choices that will help you gain knowledge and skills for careers that interest you. All right, so if we click on this, it's going to open up this screen in a new tab, and these are the various schools. Okay, whichever one you click on, it's going to download this file, and it's basically a breakdown of all of their academic offerings at this specific high school, whichever one you choose. Okay, some of you are going to make decisions based upon sports, some of you are going to make decisions based upon their offerings, and some of you are going to make decisions based off location. Okay, so we will continue scrolling down. It will give you an explanation of what the credit is. It explains to you how many credits you need total. So you're going to need 26 credits minimum. So each one, each description is the amount of credits that you would need and the minimum amount. Okay. Okay, this next component discusses the various diplomas that you can achieve. Okay, and you can click here to review your options. So there is some more information here that you can read, and then right here is where you would upload your plan. So this explains your advanced placement offerings, the IB program, and then some more information. It explains the CTE, which is your career and technical education area. So it gives you a breakdown of pretty much everything here. But what you want to do is you want to scroll up. You want to click on this 4-year template plan. You want to save it into your U drive. So again, that would be pressing this PC, then the U drive, then the iJourneys folder. All right. What it's going to give you is it's going to give you this 4-year template plan. And just like we saw here, okay, all the credits you need, it will also break it down for you here. So on the left side, you could see graduation requirement, and then you could see recommendations for college. So it says recommended for college. You can see some of them match up and then others do not. So the minimum to graduate high school for social studies would be 3 credits, but the recommended would be 4. So then we would scroll further down. You'll see that you need 1 full credit throughout the year of physical education, 1 full credit of fine arts or approved CTE, 9 total credits in electives, and then 2 credits recommended on the right side. Again, this is recommended, 0 mandatory, but 2 is optimal or what they want at the university level. Okay, and then you could see, so these numbers here are in reference to going across, and then when you look at the bottom, these are in reference to the credits that you need from top to bottom. And the reason is this is all 4 years of English. This is simply just your freshman year, your sophomore year, your junior year, and your senior year. Moving forward, okay, we would also open up the OHS, so this would be Oviedo High School. This tells you what you can take as far as the English offerings, math, science, social studies, world language, JROTC, physical education, arts, career and technical education, also called CTE, and then you have your general electives. Now, keep in mind that you can, in order to take additional academic classes, you can substitute them for your electives. Okay, so we are going to look here, and you can have English 1 through 4, and each one of them can be honors if you would like. So that's the route we're going to take. We're going to make those honors classes, and we can very simply do that simply by typing an H directly next to the description. So this one is a little bit easier than what we would typically see as far as how we go about editing. So when we come back here, we could see that this is the route here, okay, for math. But if we scroll all the way down, we can see what's recommended. If we're going to go standard, if we're not really considering going to college, and we are more or less looking for a um, something that's a little bit easier, that's still going to give us the standard requirements for us basically to be successful in a business or whatever other endeavor we want to take part in, we would choose the left side, and this is for both science and for math. Okay, but if we are looking to go to college, if we're looking to go to university, especially for something that is STEM related, we're going to want to stay on the right side. Now, the stipulation is some of us are going to complete geometry in 8th grade, and if you are one of those students who takes a high school level geometry in 8th grade, you would take Algebra 2 in 9th, Pre-Calc in 10th, AP Calc in 11th, and then you can choose one of these options for 12th grade or your senior year. So we're going to go back, okay, to the template plan, and when we look at math, we are going to assume we're gonna approach this as if we already took geometry, okay, in our 8th grade year. So now we will take Algebra 2 honors, um, algebra, algebra 2 honors, and as we can see, the format for some reason automatically forces it to look like this. It's not exactly what we'd want it to look like, but it is what it is. It's just the formatting of the template. So we will go out. I'm sorry, we will scroll to the bottom. We can see we're going to take pre-calculus in 10th grade. All right. And then in 11th grade, we are going to take AP Calc. We will simply type AP Cal. And then in 12th grade, we are going to take statistics. So we'll just type stats for that. Okay, for science, it states that we need 4 and 4. So whether we plan on going to college or not, we are going to take 4 years of science. It doesn't make a difference. Okay, next up is science. So what we will do here is we will take the AP route or the honors route. So we will do bio, chem, physics, and then we're going to approach this as though we are looking to move on to some form of medical science. So we will take anatomy and physiology. So we're going to scroll up. So we will do bio, AP, chem, AP, physics, AP, and then we will take A and P, which is anatomy and physiology, AP, advanced placement. So then for social studies, as you can see, it says we only need 3 social studies credits to graduate from high school. But again, we're going to approach this as though we're going to college. So we will scroll over to the social studies component here, and we're going to look at all of this stuff down here, all of these course offerings here. Okay, and we could see that world history, and American government and economics are all already chosen for us. Okay, so what we will do is we will simply choose, we'll choose civics. Okay, so we'll take a civics course. Okay, and that's that. Now, okay, for physical education, as you can see, there is one full credit. This is something that we have to take. We have to take note of this. When we look over here, phys ed, it says they are all a half credit. So if we have phys ed, we can get it. We can simply complete physical education in our freshman year if we would like. So our ninth grade year, we can just get it out of the way. We can take a fall PE class and a spring PE class. So what we'll do is we'll look at some of the offerings here, and we'll just make it easy. And we will take, and I don't mean easy as though in like lazy easy, I'm just saying easy because it's at the top of the list. And we will take aerobics 1 and 2. So we would take aerobics 1 and 2, okay? Or we can, to make it easier, aerobics 2, okay? And that's to break it down so that we could see we are actually taking 2 classes. Okay, so next we're going to move down to fine arts or approved CTE. Okay, so again, a CTE is going to be career and technical education. All right, and that would be all of these on the right side. So we can see we have a lot of different options here. We can do culinary arts, we can do automotive technology, business computer programming, whatever we would like to do here, okay? Now, I do need to draw attention to this because just because it only offers you, or it's only stating that you need 1 credit here, you still have many credits down here. As you can see, you have early childhood education, 1, 2, 3, and 4, electricity 1 and 2, all these various interior design courses, TV production, so on and so forth. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to take culinary arts 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is so we can learn how to cook. All right, so we would say culinary 1, culinary 2, culinary 3, and culinary 4. Okay, and as you can see, that is going to give us a credit per year. Okay, so 1 credit here, another credit here, another credit for our junior year or our 11th grade year, and then a final credit here for our senior year. Okay, now for electives, as you can see, this whole box is all connected, and you can see there is only a squiggly line here to disconnect world languages from electives because world languages are an elective as well. All right, so it says we need 7 credits minimum, okay, per year. Now, as you can see, it says 26, and we know that 7 times 4 equals 28. That's because if you really wanted to, you could take 6 credits your junior year and 6 credits your senior year, or you can even break it down 6 credits your freshman and sophomore year, and then 7 your junior and senior year. But we don't want to approach it like that. We actually want to approach it as though we can maximize our time and our learning while we are in high school for those 4 years. So as stated, you could see that electives, world language electives are separated from actual electives by a squiggly line. And the reason being is because there are 2 of those. They do recommend 2 credits of world languages for university. So that's 2 minimum. Everybody that is in these classes knows full well that we value world languages a lot. Okay, so we place a lot of emphasis on these world languages because it's something that can give you a leg up over the competition. All right. When you're going for a job interview, if you could speak another language or if you could speak multiple languages in addition to speaking English, you're going to have an advantage over people who don't speak any other languages aside from English. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go to the other page and we're going to look at the world language offerings, and we will take Spanish 1 through 4. So not only are we going to do the minimum recommended for college, we are going to maximize our time in high school by taking 4 credits of this particular world language. Okay, so we have Spanish 1, Spanish 2, Spanish 3, and Spanish 4. And if we do the math, okay, we have 1 credit our freshman year, another credit for our freshman year, a third credit, 4, 4.5, 5, 6, and now 7. If we look at our sophomore, junior, and senior years, we have 6 credits total. So what we're going to do is we are actually going to take another world language. So we will tab back and we'll take a look here, and we can see that we can take Italian, German, French, and American Sign Language. So what we'll do is we will opt for the American Sign Language. Okay, so for our sophomore year, we will take American Sign 1. We're just going to make this easy and press Shift Home and copy, tab. We'll paste it, do 2, paste it, and then do 3. Okay, so now that we do the math, we can say 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.5, 5, 6, 7 for our sophomore year, our junior year, and our senior year. They pretty much mirror each other aside from the numbers next to the respective course. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and now 7. Same thing here. Same thing here. Okay, so we have 7 credits each year, all right, and that will total 28 credits. And obviously, we are going to put our name up here. So I will put Mr. Fogel, all right, and then we will put for the high school, all right, we are going to delete a couple lines and we will type Oviedo High School, okay, and then we'll just tab this forward. So it is Oviedo High School. And we will separate this. Okay. Next, we will press the save button. All right. And that concludes this lesson.